Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, man. What are we looking at today? We're looking at the Mcfarlane Sinestro Parallax. Let's dive into them. Alright guys, so man, what are we looking at here? So, just first things first, we'll just get the fact that this is pretty much all reissue out of the way. I think the only new parts on this figure that aren't from the Hal Jordan Parallax figure are the fist, because it is a different ring. I think, it is a new sculpted ring. It does have the Sinestro Core logo on the ring. I don't know if that's coming through or not, or good enough, or whatever. I'm trying to get it, but yeah, it's the Sinestro Core logo. The only downside to it being on the ring is that it's really, really small, so it doesn't quite look like the Sinestro Core logo, but there is an attempt there, so I will give them that. And then the head is also new as well. Now, I will say, out of the box, the hair, the white paint on the hair is kind of, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like spread out over here, and then, you know, it's kind of like spread out over there and this way, and it's just really oddly painted. So what I did is I just painted the entire head, all the hair black, and then just added the white stripe myself. But yeah, nothing real crazy. The plastic, hard plastic cape, I was kind of hoping when this figure had come out that maybe that this wouldn't be reuse. It would be a new fabric cape that we see Mcfarlane going with here as of late. Also, if you lean them too far back, there's a bit of a gap right there. But yeah, you see the, like, I guess the very bottom of the ball joint right there. It doesn't look too bad on camera, but in real life, if you pull them too far back, it does look pretty bad at different angles and whatnot. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's all right there. What does he come with? Man, he comes with a typical DC Mcfarlane stand. He comes with a little baby Parallax, which, actually, I gotta say, this is actually really, really well sculpted and very well detailed. You know, Mcfarlane really could have skipped on this, and I don't think anybody really would have cared. But yeah, this is a fantastic looking Parallax. Maybe even a little bit of like a yellow wash or something, like a bright yellow wash or something, just to kind of bring it out, bring out like the highlights and stuff on it. And the sculpting, I think, would work really well. I can't really get Sinestro. This is the downside. I can't really get Sinestro to hold Parallax very well. Okay, now he wants to do it, but yeah, you can get him to kind of sit in there and hold, kind of like that, in his hand. I'm pretty sure that this Sinestro is a reuse from something somewhere, because this is not our first Sinestro that we've gotten at all. But so if you guys know if this is a reuse, I'm assuming it's a reuse from Sinestro Core Sinestro, but I don't know. I don't have that figure, so correct me if I'm wrong, or if you guys know where this Parallax is from, let me know, because I really don't think it's original to him, given all the reuse here. It could or could not be. I don't know. The other thing is that what he comes with is his little collector card. I really like these. It's a nice little throwback to, you know, just like the old school card days and stuff, you know. If you guys know, you know. But yeah, that's really about, yeah, see, he doesn't hold on there very well. So that's really all I've got to say. I mean, the articulation is pretty standard Mcfarlane fare. He does rotate at the hips, so no real need for a thigh twist there. So, yeah, I mean, you can get some pretty some pretty deep look downs, I guess. But yeah, I mean, he can kind of flight pose. Kind of. Maybe if somebody got in there with an X-Acto blade or a hobby knife, they can get that head just a little bit higher. But yeah, fairly well articulated, man. I really do like this figure. So with that being said, even though I just ruined final thoughts, let's go into final thoughts. Alright guys, time for final thoughts. What do I think about this Sinestro figure? I think it's a really good figure. I don't really see a whole lot of problems here. I mean, the diaper kind of sticking far out. Really, honestly, the diaper here is really the only problem. But I don't know if I can really fault Mcfarlane on the execution of this, right? Because of the because of the character design. I do not have the Hal Jordan Sinestro figure, so I don't know if the diaper is kind of in the same, if it kind of, you know, plays the same way, so to speak, or if it has the same issues, I guess would be a better way to say that. I'm not sure if it has the same issues or not, but I think all in all, you know, the diaper being the only real issue that I have here with this figure. I know a lot of people don't like the face sculpt. I don't think it's the best Sinestro face sculpt that we've ever seen on DC figures, but it's certainly not the worst face sculpt at all. The skin tone is pretty spot on. But yeah, man, I think after this, I feel like the only other Sinestro that needs to come out is a White Lantern Sinestro, so we can, you know, relive some Blackest Night, and then, you know, maybe a Barry Allen Flash Parallax, relive some Brightest Day stuff. But yeah, other than that, do I recommend the figure? I think it's a great figure. I do recommend the figure. I think that, however, I don't know, paying more than retail on this figure, I wouldn't do that. Definitely, I feel like he's worth a pickup at retail. But other than that, I wouldn't, you know, really wouldn't go on eBay, pay scalper price or anything else. Like I said, get them at retail if you want them. But yeah, so that's been my Parallax Sinestro figure review. Guess I'll see you guys whenever I see you next time. And as always, stay good to yourself, stay good to each other, and I'll see you next live stream video, whatever it is. And as always, cut it out. Later, guys.